Okay. Avlim Tzorach L'Halach L'Achar, but if Tzorach L'Chaz L'Achar, you have to go backwards. The Mokum Mayim to the place of water. Add mil Holif Chozin until for just 1 mil he goes back. Yos mil and a Chozin, but then the mil doesn't go back. The image Yehoshua or his man Tefillah is afraid that davening is going to pass. The time for davening is going to pass. You're not going to sorry. You should clean his hands with a rock or ba'afar or with dirt or b'chumidi the menake or with anything which cleans up, which cleans behind the kam b'simin reish lam gimel. Look later on to reish lam gimel. Hold for there. Go on the road. Baroka dino karab b'chol zek mahal b'raglav. Writing of the judgment with all this is like it's going on his feet. This is from the Elia Rabbah. Gam ein chilik bein derech ra. The Torah is no difference between a bad way or a good way. Before the dafka b'shiyadeish b'vadashim t'shamayim. Also talking about when you know for sure there's going to be water there. This is from Mukhul Me'ator Rambam. Aval is specific, but if you're specific, if there's going to be water, no. La'achara behind him. Because came b'shiyadeish tishu yoshev b'veisa for sure when he's sitting in his house. It's from Ayim Beralacha. Look at the Beralacha. The bevad lechayav lechazil lechatila achar mayim. The bishur lechatila is obligated to go after water. And medei shiyada meluflachos if he knows that his hands are dirty. This is from the Amber Alacha. Ad mil until a mil. The Harvey post can sovereign the mil atmo dino piosim mil. Many posts can hold that a mil itself is judgment like more than a mil. This is from the Dibber from Ludus and the Priest, all this in the Gra. Many posts can hold the mil at Medina Kiosmith, and the mil itself is judgment like more than a mil, meaning it's until a mil and not more. I mean, not even a mil. This one's different from the Greek office in the outside. It's not a tefillah, prayer, time for prayer, the gamma completely, you're going to miss it. The move of Malcolm Shiesham Asar Mishman Spell, if he's in a place there's 10 people there to daven, Vim Yasser Hakamayim, if he goes after water, if you have man tefillah, the tibur, you can pass on the time for the davening with the congregation. Because of the back, the Hafshiesh shows in Zorah, even if he has time, he shouldn't go back. Minaka Menake, and he should clean his hands with things which are with whatever cleaning it. So if he's going to lose feel of the tuber, it's the same thing. Yinaki Yadim should clean his hands. The angel who has Ozar Kamaim shouldn't go then after water. Shambi Yavar's Makam is going to pass the time for davening. Propose again in creation for creation of the Vade also lot the Hampton Amaim for sure also for him to wait and for water. In Bish Sham Yavar's mind because they're concerned that maybe the time's going to pass. This is from the Ayim Bis Yosef. El Yinaka Yikar rather should just clean his hands and read creation. The ancient Arabic poskim just open there's many poskim which hold the Kriya Shema of a Kriya Shema take of Mishagia as possible. Immediately when the beginning of the time comes, and Ein Lo Mayim Menach L'Biyikra, if he doesn't have water, he should just clean his hands and read. Lo Yamtin Mayim, don't wait for water. Al Mayim, wait for water. This is from the Talmud Ben Yoda on the back from the Elia Rabbah. Simen, Reish Lam Gimel, look at Simen, Reish Lam Gimel. Visham before Zman Mincha, there it explains the time for Mincha if you're afraid that it's going to pass. Avlim Tzorach Chaz, let's see them in the Be'alach. Of Yoshev so someone who's sitting in his house, Pasha the Dino Kabeh, Kamola Inyan Natilas Yadayim, it's Pasha the Dino is like in regards to washing your hands. The Pasha the Chayad and the Paskin, the Dino Kamola Akhel Dai Yadayim and Mil. His judgment is like from behind him and it's until a mil, meaning go back. It's as if since you're not going in that right direction, every direction is a mil. Right, Shem look there. The Chad member of the Gemara, Ismar Ben Yinzeh, the one saying in the Gemara was said on this topic, I survived both of them. The common dinim yalfinim the inizem of the Filas Yadayim, many dinim we learn from in regards to this from the Filas Yadayim to our topic. I'm the Dibber from Mudas, look at the Paradibber from Mudas Parag Hayakor in the Parag Hayakor, V'chein Mukha for Prisha, Sim is proven the Prisha, the Rak Lafi Das of Tosfos, And just according to Zayn Zohar Chazar Achaman, that you wouldn't have to go off the water and base so when he's in his house in look he doesn't have it. The feet das Harif, the Rambam, according to the opinion of the Rif and the Rambam, I'm just pausing it. Okay, but according to the Rif and Rashi, the rest of the Zayn Zohar Chazar Achaman based on what you may know. If you look at the different communities in Perkei Haikar, and with similar to the Prisha, the Rabbi does toast that only from the toast in Chazar Achamayim base of Minos. He doesn't have to search out the water if he doesn't have it, if he's in his house. But if he does the Rif or Rambam, according to the Rif and the Rambam, the possible Shulchan Aruch about the other, the Shulchan Aruch parts like them, Gam Bais from the Kloy of the Chazar Achamayim, that also even in his house he's obligated to search after water. Within the Kamom, the Achamayim and his husband is like behind him that he has to go a mill. The different frame of Gadol and Mishpal Zav, and the words of the frame of Gadol and Mishpal Zav, both say because of what he writes, both in Achron in a different way, that Machabers make a base, and Machabers make a base, and Machabers a base, who Misham the base of Ukei Aprisha, that's because he's in his house and he's like holds a Aprisha. Lonely here, I don't think that's right. He doesn't hold like that. The Imkain, the trough, the Chazer Achron on Mill, could behold it there. That he shouldn't have been to have trouble himself to go behind him to go for a mill when he's going on the derech. The Habahatolya can be more Brisha because this is they're based on each other. It's clear in the Prisha. So therefore, he shouldn't have to go. If he's all like the derech, he shouldn't also have to go for a mill. Why is it the same as if he's in the Basel? Okay. That has to be the question. Okay, that's good. Well, there. So how about I tell you from more pages this is based on this and this is clear in the pre-show. Gambo Kim Mishal Zav also in those Kim on the Mishal Zav Mashma the Shafazim Mizash is Mashma detracted from this the empty creation of the dip in the middle of the creation of the Sukha Zimmer and Dog of Makim that he touched the place which is dirty. Sarach Leil Chafar Mil Hamizumanim yearly to the other. We have to go in after mine which is prepared in the city for washing your hands. The Pasha who when it's Pasha yeah. Mashma mizan implies from this stuff even if he doesn't have water right in front of him, keep she has him in the chalachos, since his hands are dirty, but there she mayim beer and he knows there's water in the city. You have to search out them. Akla has those questions, but the other way is the question for me. In can you throw the chazer mayim admel? If so, that he's going to have to go after water or until a mill. The appreciable cost of kula shalo, but the bevesa rock the fish is those the priest only holds of his kula according to according to sheet of doshas. Masha enkin the fee masha pasuk hamakabi, which is not true, which according to makabi is passed like the Rif and the Rambam. Ad mil hayol the should have to go until a mill. Okay. Ulay the prima gadam also there from the tuat. Perhaps the prima gadam made like a middle ground. Bein ilu adez between these poskim. The pasuk de la afar mayim hamizuman and beer, which after water which is prepared in the city yesh the chazir should search after it. Bein olam nogim the hafmud with that. The world isn't knowing to be macro like this. Like the prima gadam the hafmud the emsa sukkah zimmer to make a break in the middle of sukkah zimmer the chazir achamayim hamizuman and beer to go after water which is found in the city. Now, for your robe, you bought all your days them. It's with this in general. You're going to lose. You're going to lose by doing this. Feel a bit cheaper. And to buy a kilo was that back on the back of already make all of this by the rabbi and the rabbi can without the mission of Rabbi Sifat and the cough. As we already said in the mission, Rabbi Sifat and the cough. Good. And why don't you have to go for a mill? Why only till the mine muzumanim? It sounds like the question is, and the answer is it's like a middle ground. Some people you don't have to go, and some people you do. And since he's like making a middle ground, I guess. And the olam's not to have this minute because you're gonna lose the tzibur. Okay, hey. Rachel the other chakras, if you wash his hands in the morning, but you stop thinking about his hands. Jerusalem feel you need to wash your hands again. Let's feel for prayer. Im yesh lamayim if he has water. Apple she'eno yudei lahem from lichlas, even if you don't know if they have any dirt in them. Believe and you shouldn't make a bracha at that point. V'mein lamayim levizuman, if he doesn't have any prepared water, into a he doesn't have to go back and wash his hands. Agava filu hayad the melachlachas benotus the tefillas. Even if his hands were dirty and he's washing them for prayer, he doesn't make a bracha. It will come to some zayin. Say later on in some zayin. And see outside the mission verse says, "Wrote to me to say, shehifli harbi made a long break, bein and the tefillah between the washing his hands and prayer. I should see outside though until he left his hand mind from that. Because you can shishayach has a gadas pain and the tefillah shashachos tefillah mincha. For sure, this is applicable has a gadas between the tefillah of shachos and prayer of mincha. Yutas is from Bukhul and the Prima Gadam, and Klap is from Bukhul Mikayad and Mishar Korna. They have to wash their hands. The Kibbutz Shetzio Sais the Mishmirot, since he left his mind from their gardening, he didn't think about it. Yadayim Baskanya, his hands move around. Vishem and Nagu B'Makom Matam Natinovas, maybe his hands is touched into a place which is dirty. The Tefillah for prayer. Avalatorah Labrachas Kriyashma, but for Torah and for Birchas Kriyashma, Stam Yadayim Shemus him and Stam hands are kosher. Al B'Simon Dalad Kos of a Prima Gadam and the Simon Dalad of Prima Gadam, right? So the Kriyashma Besulo Stam Yadayim, then the Kriyashma they're possible in the Stam hand. Okay. You'd have to wash them. That's when the Prima Gadam. Ain't Tzarcha doesn't need. But apple fish okay, so Lenakos also medium. If you don't even though you don't need water, you're supposed to clean them with things which was clean, like whatever kind of way you clean it. This is from the Eli Rabbin, the Magen Avraham, Sipot and Gimel, the Chaim Mashra B'Divri from Mudos. The Dilma with Mudvakom Ato, maybe a little bit of excrement got attached to them, Ozeh or some sort of sweat, Ayideh and Negiah, the Makomas and Panasim through touching the covered places. We use Kanech, Ayideh and Nikayon, and it will be cleaned through the cleaning ways. It's only with his general hands is the mechaber mekel. But if he touches a dirty place, this is from the Eli Rabbin the Chayad number. Look at the Rechamudas, man, the Rechamudas became Ashim Agrav, Simon Zeb, Uke, Uberesh Lam Gimel. But if he touches a dirty place, because again, because also for sure if he went to the bathroom, after tefillah and mincha tzarich chazer after mayim, even by mincha you'd have to go after water. Okay. The Berla says, if he touches, if he dirties his hands with dirt, the Dan Savi has according to Avi the Torah, which is brought in the Torah, Mash the Torah, the Mash does have to wash his hands, but Mayim, Im Yesh if he has them. Abu Das the Rush for the postage, but according to the Rush, the passings, I feel him not going to come that even if he touches dirty places, it's enough just to clean your hands, and in the Mayim if he doesn't have any water. After the law I read my Gemara of the Lichtas, but it's not talking about the Gemara isn't talking about if you dirty your hands with tar. The Sham dives with Talmud in the Kayim, then it's sufficient constantly with just cleaning them. Okay. I'm not sure how it gets to one to the other, but if you hold it, if you touch a dirty place, it would be enough to use in the Kayim, but unless then it's possible, isn't talking about dirtying with tar. The Prima Garden the Elba Simandal Mafmer Bish Low Mime the Prima Garden earlier in Simandal is Maf if he has water, then you thought Yish line the Das Rush and my home opinion since there is time and brush if you need to wash your hands for that. Okay, we made Lamai if doesn't have any water. I'm Mishnah Bura, look at Mishnah Bura, Sifat above. Who Novim Mogan Avram, the Sprachim Mogan Avram, and Ve'eli Rab, Sharachonim Yali Rachonim. Levita, according to this, Tam Bakaber, whom Mishum, the Stam Yad, the posted Vishitas Atosus, that by Stam Yadam, you hold like the sheets of Tosus, that feel the Vishalo Yavar is mind, even when it's not going to pass the time, dive in the kayan is enough just to clean your hands and make them if you don't have any water. Okay? Vizagam K Tam Makaber is also the reason for the Kaber and Simon, like Simon Gimel Sifah. I shall look there. Ubizay user pushes a taz. Shlomo, this will destroy this removes the question of the taz. Can't cost will have one of this for many Achronim, right? Ubizay Agam the berura mashman in the words of the Gram, with the words of the Gram in his explanation for Mashal, the Be'in Lomayim Somet HaMachaber al Sheetas around it doesn't have water, then he can rely on the sheets of the round. Stam Yidayim Kashem with the Stam hands or kosher for Tefillah. So meaning he's holding like the round, not that you could use Nikai, but you can just stop hands and go to the Tefillah. Lepita, I feel Nikai los Yisar, according to this, really even wiping your hands you wouldn't need. Zagam came down and Makaber, the Reish Tam and Gimel, it's also the opinion of Makaber Reish Tam and Gimel, to phase in Tefillah Samil, in regards to prayer of Mincha, and Sham Vivir, look at there in his explanation. Well, over Tefillah Stam can, I didn't want to stay Stam like this, Misham the Harbi Achonim Mefarshim if I'm not going to brown, the Eli Rabbi, Achonim holding like the Magan Avram, the Eli Rabbi, that you do have to clean your hands and you're holding like Tosfos. V'halkofanim l'kuliyam is very least according to everyone the das Shulchan Aruch v'shasis brasis rachov according to the opinion of the Shulchan Aruch. If you went to the bathroom, number two, or nagum makom mitzun if you touch a dirty place, ain't there many claim not for mincha. It's not enough just to clean your hands even for mincha. Afil bein l'mayim mizumanim if he doesn't have water which is prepared. He himself has your after mayim except you rather you have to search after water. Ukadas the Shulchan Aruch with siftalad. It said earlier in the Shulchan Aruch when siftalad you have to search water for a mill or 4 mil if you're going that way. V'shlokadas is a different from Ludus, not like the words of different from Ludus. The Meko Gam Bezem many kinds make also in that case if you went to the bathroom or whatever with just cleaning his hands. We'll think about the Mug Neburim berura happens and similarly right to the Neburim is fitting to be mafmer like this. Bob says, Ha'omi b'tefillah, one is standing and davening, Mnizko shenago m'makom mitzunah, and he remembers that he touched a dirty place. Dive and he climbed ba'alma. Dive and he climbs enough to clean his hands, up or throw dirt or with rocks. Om mechaka gel bekoso, wipe his hands on the wall. Ha'omi b'tefillah, one standing in prayer. Avolim omed b'kriyah shema, when he's standing in kriyah shema, b'suk zimmer, Charles F. over the Yadav, he has to go to wash his hands. This is from the Prima Garden. V'nizka shenalka, remembers that he touched the dirty place. V'nalka hafam b'shem de l'chafila asa liga the tefila gufa. Then they picked this case because l'chafila is also to touch during prayer is himself. Could l'kaman in prayer itself. Okay, we could l'kaman. Avalim avahu azin im naga b'tefila gufa. The same thing would be if he touched during prayer itself. If he touched a dirty place, he would just have to clean his hands. Malcolm Matuna, a dirty place. Makomas Hamakusim is the covered places in a person. Because there's I guess a lot of sweat there. If he rubs his head. Also legal when Makomas Ela Bishas Shom the feel left, it's also touch these places in a time when you're standing and davening. Or Osik Batorah dealing with Torah. This is from the Kobo. Mechem Bitzoas Ozen, similarly with the excrement which comes out of the ear, or whatever the earwax, nose, Kiyamali they beg it except through a cloth you could touch them or through your clothes. If the Torah is doing with Torah, but you have a davening kind of balance, but you have it's enough just cleaning your hands, cleaning in general, the Torah, the brachos for Torah and for brachos. This is from the Ilya Rambam. No, sorry, this is from the Prima Gadam. Even though he has one. Behind the Elba Sosim and Daluk earlier in Sim Sosim Dalab, Mishnah Berurah. If you touch like tar or yeah, uh, refus I think is refuse. After the afilu the nefila sharing kaf, it's possible to even the chasida to do this. Avol el was also mandala causes from Megadim the Torah and after the nefila after the Torah then, but earlier the Siman Dalad writes from Megadim that you have to clean your hands with kafila even for Torah, but then you're the half mil kafila by refus. Certainly seems to be mouth where you should be the kafila by refus. Okay, ha'ozim ba'af, the ear and the nose, those stuff. Now, ba'agra makel with that agra is makel by this. But then called the b'shari tshuva, and similarly the b'shari tshuva was makel by the nose and the ear. B'shem more katiros, he writes this in the name of the more katiros. The mission, the Baron Lockhart says, on the thing on Sadiq of Makom is also touch dirty places. If not good must be hear her. If he does touch dirty places, must to think about Torah. This one they should run the comments in Kopman class. Sif Kotzen test, the Kedusha of Kideger, and the Kedusha of Kideger. Class, Hamashin Leis Balaji Yisha, when he goes to the bathroom, he shouldn't daven until he waits. Kidei Hilach Amos, enough to go 4 Amos. Mishum Mitzos is because of the spray which is still coming out of him. And when a phrase, you shouldn't wait shouldn't go to the bathroom until he would wait. Kidei Hilach Amos, enough to wait 4 Amos. Shekol Amos should go before the 4 Amos is prayer is fluent in his mouth. And his like his lips are mouthing the words. Okay. Class says, Hamashtim, he went into a vessel. This is from the earlier Alba. The Kli and the Kli was taken. The Kol Kai Gaman, stuff like this, Shanius, really spell, Mafmas, from there. Going to not also to pray because of the urine itself. Because the urine is taken away. Shiasha Kadavi, we still have to wait enough for Amos. After Amos, and after 4 Amos, Shirok Commission, it's also the Sheva and also that the Kwame evaluated the spray which is in his male member, call him Betsusa, they will be absorbed already in his garments or whatever. Okay, this is from the earlier Rabbah. Today he look enough to go. What will mean to say, has manchal hiluch Amos time for going before Amos. Avalach Shashak Shir is that once he waited his time, what's the Hashanah from Malcolm Shem is following, he wanted to go to the bathroom even in a place where he davened. This is from the Magen Avraham. Okay, we come back on minus Chasidish Shlo the Hashem Mitzvah Amos Shlo Tefillah. Still, it's minus Chasidish not to go to the bathroom when it's 4 Amos of where he davened. Okay, because of the Sefer Chasidim, it says in Sefer Chasidim, Simon tough Chof class. The Shein LaHashem Ol L'Rog, you shouldn't go to the bathroom where you spit. Makom Shekis Adam Chaya, where in the place where you cover the blood of a wild animal, the oak or a bird, the bracha with a bracha, but Od Shadam L'Chus, while the blood is still covered. Okay, where you covered that blood and you made a bracha on it, you shouldn't go to the bathroom. This one the early Rabbah, interesting. That says, one who spits, roking, when he spits, he shouldn't daven until he waits, Arbam is 4 Amos. When he davens, he shouldn't spit, until he waits 4 Amos. Okay, but after the B'chon, it's only if he wanted to do this, he decided to just do a spitting thing, for whatever reason. But if it happens to have him spit in his mouth, it's mutter. So I'm behind the comment the Simon Zion look later on Simon Zion. The B'chon for his will, and you want to appear. Misha Rokek, Mach was teal, just one who spits because he's traveling just from the rush. Behind the Simon study, Zion look later on Simon Zion. What let me to say, the common what they're after talk of tefillah sometimes must even by in the middle of tefillah to spit. Totally eating tzedakah called them tefillah. It's good to give tzedakah before his prayer. The Berura says in tefillah, the chesed ani v'tzedek chazav v'nachal says on me with righteousness I see your face. But be'ezah tefillah kadosh is in a certain holy congregations from the Prima Gadim. This could have the minhag is set up. They can start with the shemagia on the pasuk V'asur, the Asur, and they reach the pasuk V'asur. V'atam Moshe B'kol, and you rule everything. V'yesh Mekom Shenogim the Kavet Tzedakam Be'ez Kriyas the Torah, and there are other places which have the men to gather Tzedakah at the time of reading the Torah. V'ushalok Hogan, that's not right because you're doing it when you're. So when they give V'asur V'osher B'kol V'necha, and Tom Shaviyah, that's the right time, but not when you're reading the Torah, and that's not right. Milishmoa Kriyas the Torah, because the Vatal through this from reading Kriyas the Torah. And yes, Baruch when answering Baruch Hu as Hashem, there's stopping from this. Okay. Atat says, Harokek, Dafka, fine. I'm looking inside the Adam. The Masha the Midabar, it's Masha from his words. The high is the Dafka, and this Vidafka Koi Gamke on Resh is all going also on the Resh. Loni here, I don't think it's right. But Talmidor Ben Yona Gamke and Lo Nizkar Kula, then his Damin Rak Arokek. He didn't mention the Kula of then his Damin Rak Arokek Achat Tefillah, just the one who spits after davening. It's going also on the ratio. Well, here. But the meter video Gamke Lo Nizkar Kula, then his Damin Rak Arokek Achat is only on spinning on after davening. So what does it mean the ratio? Meaning even if you spit, you don't have to wait for Amos now. If you daven, when they says no, it's from the Bidin Yona. Okay, he doesn't think that's right. He says only make if you spit after davening. You could do, but if you spit, then you should wait for Amos before davening, before starting. Fine, but I'm a Simon Sadi Zion. Look like Simon Sadi Zion. I'm look the mission bro. Ve'eli Rab and Eli Rab Mistabek. The Efshur take of La'achar feel it's possible that even immediately after davening, Klamir it's more strict. But also, B'chol Gavni Achi also in every case until you wait, even if you have rope in your mouth. The Mazelo Shach Hatam Mishum Tirdas and Lev, because this is not applicable the reason of the trouble of the heart. Okay, Mistimas is Lashon of Shulchan Aruch, and the Stam Lashon of Shulchan Aruch, Mashma the Hakol was Ketamid Veniona, it's Mashma to make like this Mid Veniona. Not daily rabbi saying it's Makar in every case. I don't know what it means by Tirdas and Lev, but that's okay. Totally didn't stop the code, yeah, we did that one, right? Yeah. Shah Achas Kodem Shiakam Lispalo Kadei Shichab and Libel Makam. You should wait. Usually Shachas wait 1 hour before he gets up to daven, in order that you should intend his heart for Hashem. V'shah Achas Filan 1 hour after davening. Shalot Dehei Diras Olav Kamas. They shouldn't seem like him like a burden. Shem Emir Lateis immediately quickly getting rid of it. Shah Achas 1 hour. Tamidu V'nei Yonah Al Pilcham Yevim Gemara. The Tamidu V'nei Yonah proving the Gemara. The Afghan the Bechol Malkam and the Amrin and Shah. Even though every time we say Shah, Pirusha Sham, what does it mean? A few moments. Halcha Pirusha Shah. Chasir's explanation is 1 hour. Mishtayim after Shah is from the 12 hours of the Yom in the day. And we who zela Chasidim. This is for Chasidim. This is from the Magen of Rome. U'Lasharam Dai B'Shah Shemud. That's it. The rest of the nation is enough with one moment. Sheyisha Kodim Sheyaskom. They should wait before he starts. Shukadei Hilach Shona has shown the Tachum, which is enough for eat. Talking. So Moshe goes to B'Sim and Zadi says in Samazaya Sif Klaf. I'm showing that. Because of B'Seder Yom, it says in Seder Yom, and we also is Akev Ad Shalo Yeshar Asar B'Bayis. If he's able to wait until he's not having 10 people in the house, basic Knesses. If he's able to delay until yishar asar b'veisiknes, until there won't be 10 people in the show, tovlo, it's better for him. Ayin sham come look there the reason. Meaning it's good to wait until there's not 10. Just stay until you're among the 10 people. There's not 10 people left. Gam ki yeshiva basic knesses who mitzvah with niatis, also since sitting in the shul is a mitzvah on its own. Shechavit, and you should intend proper for Hashem. Harizal ayim mispal mitzvah chasidah. The reason what's happening from a siddur, kadesh shechavim lo no shouldn't intend a lot. Gam shlula havli on the kudas, and also they shouldn't absorb the kuda like a punctuation. This is from the Prima Gadam. Hakol of Imash and Margish Adam and Afsh is all according to what the man recognizes about himself. This is from the Magen Avraham. Lo Yamad is Bal El Behema, a person shouldn't daven except through fear, Ve'achna, or humbleness. Lo Mitos Kos, because Rosh, not because from through being laughter and lightheadedness, as one Vitelim about the words. Lo Mitos Chas, not because from anger. El Mitos simple, rather just from happiness, Kigon Zivri Tanchumim, Shal Torah, for example, supplications of Torah. Samach Ula Mitzrayim, next to the redemption of Mitzrayim, or Samach Tehillah David, or next to Tehillah David, a portion of Tehillim. Shekaz Ratzon Yivei Yasav, as it says the will of his people who fear him, he does. Shomer Hashem Eskolma Above, Hashem guards all the people who love him. Be'im of Achna, with fear and with humbleness. Shenemar Yivdos Hashem B'yir, it says you should serve Hashem with fear. Hainu matfilah shehi lana b'makom avodah, which is prayer, which is for us in place of the service of korbanos and stuff. Also beer should do with fear. Lo mitoch shouldn't do it because of from kalas rosh. Lo tzalom the mitzvah and a move for the better mitzvah sheinom the melo mitoch ema v'achna. It's only when he's standing with fear and humbleness. Alakivan shehein the ein kolach al yachol lizar v'hachnis believe v'achna v'ema. Since not everyone's able to be careful to enter in humbleness and fear. Akapanim lo yizlam mitoch spoke, but the very least shouldn't daven in the midst of laughter. Elam mitoch simcha shal mitzvah, rather in the midst of a mitzvah, the happiness of a mitzvah. This from the back on the early rabbi. Then the person can't stand in the midst of a din. Lo mitoch halacha, not in the midst of halacha. Shlo yehei lanu shlo yehei libo tirid ba. Then you shouldn't have his heart troubled by this stuff. Elam mitoch halacha, psuka rather from a clear halacha. That's when you should start davening. Hagam behind the nami kamom mitoch simcha is also like being in the midst of simcha. Keeping the kudi Hashem yisarim mitam talei, because the judgments of Hashem are righteous, are straight, and they gladden the heart. This is from the Torah. Psuka, clear cut halacha. She'ein bahiyan, which doesn't have yin in it, this is from the darkening motion, the Prima Gadam. No machlokas. Kadesh lo yitaret al yidei zebetfilah, no shouldn't be troubled during prayer. Mikom makom im asak b'pilpul still if he dealt with pilpul. This from the Magen Avraham. Pilpul halacha. When still what people was found in the congregation started davening, he's found imam should daven with them. We brought asher she'en mechovanim kolkach b'tfilah, especially nowadays we don't have so much intent during prayer. Lo yisira el lechatila, and we only warn lechatila shlo yasak b'pilpul kol b'tfilah. We were only warned that just like you shouldn't deal with pilpul before davening, but if you have a congregation right there, you should daven. Kosik b'torah, even one is dealing with the needs of the congregation. Kosik b'torah is as if you're dealing with prayer. You're dealing with learning. Perish linear lam v'tochol litzbal. That means it's in regards to standing from amidst that and to daven, you're dealing with communal needs. Shigam zu simcha, he is also happiness. Lo she'osik b'torah is dealing with the needs of the congregation. Yeshma, where it also explains the hainu le'inin the enu tzarach lefsoch le'espal, doesn't have to stop to daven. The Daled says in regards to standing up. As long as it should be like a halacha b'sukkah. That's from the Magen Avraham, the Prima Gadam. Shelo yehei ba davar shel tirza, shouldn't have a trouble matter in this. Because of this is from the Prima Gadam. For sure he's afraid that time's going to pass that he's permitted to daven. The Indian, the Kohanim pass in this way, that's you don't have to stop. Okay, I mean, that counts as if you're davening within the midst of something, within the midst of learning, or alef psuga. This problem for davening. Vafilim im yaver's man, if you leave in this time of prayer is past. This is the Yesh Reform, which says the Hainulanian She'ena Circle of Sokol is probably not to stop for davening. Even the time of prayer is past, you're not. It's not a problem because you're dealing with circles. But it's from the Muslim. This is from the Kol Achronim, all the Achronim, for this Yesh on him. Im Ein Shon Misha Yisrael Tishtazal Lahu, if there's no one to work for this except for him. Find the Seminai, Los Lord Nearly in Seminai. In Shok Le Spal Mincha Stein, we don't have to do a double Mincha, but Shpil Shlomo Shachas in regards to paying back Shachar. Shekivit Shem B'Shas Kovas Hayapatu, since the time of his obligation he was Pater Mimenu, and then from the law. In Shok Le Shlomo Kal Yot to do Shlomo at all. He didn't take a mistake, he was Pater. This from the Magen Avraham, the Rishon, the Yordea, Shem Mem alef, and the Kudus Kesef, and the Shar Form Yalef Onim, the Lokataz, the Kamen Simukaf Taif, not like the Taz Simukaf Tes. But, okay, so, yeah, and not Yisham holds that way. You wouldn't have to stop at all. The Kumul is when he gets up to davening, Im Hoya Omid Bechotzlor, so he's standing in Chotzlor, he has upon him connected there to Stroll, should turn his face there to Stroll. When he's having the Yerushalayim should also intend to be towards Yerushalayim. Connected, Bechotzlor, Pirish, Kisha Omid Bechotzlor, when he's standing in Chotzlor, the Mizrach, to the East, of Eretz Yisrael, you have in front of the map, turn his face to the west. Shu connected Eretz Yisrael, which is now facing to Eretz Yisrael. Because your Omid is on Mark, when he's standing in the west, come over Medina, same like in our countries. Yavel, one of the Mizrach, is turning his face to the east. Bechem become the roof assembly on all sides, face to the Eretz Yisrael. Bechem have there become B'mash Shekaziv, the comments of this explanation it says later on, Haya Omid Eretz Yisrael, standing in Eretz Yisrael, he has upon him, he's turning his face. Haya Omid Yerushalayim, because upon him, standing in Yerushalayim, he's turning his face. Fine. Connected to Yisrael, connected to Eretz Yisrael, Shenem, Rizpalu, Elecha, Derech, and they should pray to you the way of the land. V'yichavein, Rotelomer, it means to say, Yichavein Libo, you should intend it for it. Applebeesh, Yev, Shalol, Lachat, Laster. One of you, it's impossible to turn his face, negative to them. Yichavein Libo is from the Prisha. Even though it's impossible for him to turn his face negative, obviously got Yerushalayim and the face of makes stuff, because it's too much of an exact angle. Rotelomer, Sheyav, Shal, believe it means he thinks in his heart, Vayona, and his other types of thoughts. Kilu who omid b'mikdash should be standing in the mikdash mikdash asher b'Yerushalayim to the Yerushalayim b'makom kodesh hakadoshim, the place of the kodesh hakadoshim when he's davening.